Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.
Two premium international brand restaurants, Chateau Mate and Beef Bar, will be opened in Mega Resort Central Park Towers in Tbilisi in 2025, which is a joint project of Orbi Group and Block Group. Exclusive agreements were signed in London and Monaco. General Director of Orbi Group, Irakli Kwargelidze, said on the air of BMG TV that the entry of such brands into the market is important in many ways. This will be a pretty good sign for tourists who want to come to Georgia. Those brands indicate that the country has high quality and the safety level is good. It will create a premium segment of customers in the country, Kwargelidze said. According to Tornike Janashvili, managing partner of Block Group, international restaurant Chateau Mate and Beef Bar are represented in such cities of the world as Monaco, London, Saint-Tropez, San Francisco, Miami, and etc. I would also like to mention here that in near future we will announce all the premium brands that will be opened in the Central Park Towers, said Tornike Janashvili, managing partner of Block Group. The construction of Central Park Towers will be completed by the end of 2025. The mentioned project with high-class international brands will put Tbilisi next to the world's leading cities, London, Paris, and Milan. The executive director of Tbilisi Balneological Spa Resort talks about the potential of Georgia as a balneological tourist hub that needs advertising internationally. Salome Abilashvili said in an interview with Business Course that medical and wellness tourists can bring a lot of income to Georgia, though Georgia is not known in this segment and business needs the help of state in this regard. Balneological resorts are not advertised as for Tbilisi Balneological Spa Resort. We advertise it only with our own resources. Believe me, it's quite difficult. The state should invest resources in this regard, says Salome Abilashvili. According to her, over 90% of Tbilisi Balneological Resort guests are Georgian citizens and about 50% are tourists. Tbilisi Balneological Resort is mainly visited by post-Soviet countries, France and Germany, for healing procedures. At the moment, a low-class hotel is operating at Tbilisi Balneological Resort. However, the executive director of the resort notes that a 4-star 140-room international brand hotel will start operating on the site in a year and a half. The hotel brand and the amount of investment are not named at this stage. Zaza Shengelia, the head of Bravo Records, declares that one of the main challenges in the field of culture is lack of infrastructure necessary for holding concerts in the regions of Georgia. He spoke about this during his visit to TV program BMG Drive. According to him, one of the reasons why regions are empty and people move to the city is that life is very boring there and nothing happens. As he notes, regions have lost their center of attractions. There are no concert halls with proper equipment for heating, lighting, and sound. Zaza Shengelia notes that the mentioned problem is solved only in Tbilisi and Batumi, while the demand for concerts is high in other regions as well. There is a demand for concerts in the regions, but they cannot be held. It would be good if the state took care of this, because I think it's still their prerogative. Business cannot take care of every city. Personally, as the head of Bravo Records, I say that we would have booked at least 15 days the concert of other companies would have been interested and the state would receive income from this, explains Zaza Shengelia. Kahaber Dolidze, the founder of handmade furniture manufacturing company Woodmetal, told BMG that the demand for locally produced furniture has increased, but there is a problem of qualified staff on the market. According to him, there are many enterprises, but the companies producing high-quality products would develop the market further. Also, the number of employed people will increase. Representatives of the furniture manufacturing sector in the market have a spoiled name due to dishonest behavior. Therefore, consumers don't have confidence, which has a negative impact on other companies as well. At the same time, there is also a challenge of highly qualified staff who produce quality products. Many qualified personnel have gone to Europe, and it's very difficult to find a staff with good working experience, said Dolidze. According to him, in order to eliminate staff problems, it would be good to have a suitable school where the students will taught the crafting.
2025 Balneological Spa Resort will open in Tbilisi in 2025. The project will be a 4-star 140-room international brand hotel that will start operating on the site in a year and a half. The hotel brand and the amount of investment are not named at this stage.
The new Wine-Gastro space Wasserstrasse was opened in Tbilisi 3 months ago. Maya Murgoshia, the founder of the restaurant, declares that the concept of wine bar is to offer guests Georgian national wine and dishes with European service. According to her, one of the important components of the company is the presentation of Georgian dishes and drinks for both local and foreign guests. Over 130 types of wines are represented in Wine-Gastro space Weinstrasse. The Weinstrasse space includes 2 halls connected by arcs, a restaurant and wine tasting hall, as well as a wine rack, a wine bar accessories corner, and etc. The walls of gastro space are built with a mixture of brick and flat stones, which adds a special authenticity to the Wasserstrasse. The gastro space can receive 70 people, and at the same time we serve them with a team of 7 people, said Maya Murgoshia. Wine-Gastro space Wasserstrasse is located on the first floor of a historic building in 1915 by the collaboration of Georgian and German architects on Gorky Street. Diana Markarashvili, manager of Alpine Lounge Hotel and Restaurant located in Kazbegi, told BMDG that the winter period is very difficult for Kazbegi. According to her, the access road to Kazbegi is dangerous due to the avalanches, while in winter the roads are closed due to heavy snow for a long time and hotel reservations are often cancelled. The season in Kazbegi starts in May, but last year the season started in the middle of July, which was probably due to the environmental factors and the Russia-Ukraine war. Our goal is to offer the customers such rates that are adjusted to Georgian guests. Last year, we hosted a lot of Georgian tourists. As for the current year, the occupancy rate of the hotel is 20%. From April, the cost of accommodation per night ranges from 150 lari to 350 lari. The price change depends on the demand. We already have reservations from Europe as well as Asia, namely from Thailand and South Korea for May, said the hotel manager. As for the current year's plans, the tourist facility plans to sign memorandum with universities to share knowledge in the tourist and hospitality sector with the students. Other conditions have not been specified at this stage. Alpine Lounge Hotel and Restaurant has been operating in Kazbegi since 2019 and offers customers traditional and non-traditional dishes as well as variety of wines including quarry wine. The hotel has 80 rooms in total and can accommodate up to 40 people. As for the restaurant and terrace, it can be host 50 people at this stage. The tourist facility employs about 10 people. The restaurant Gala, created with the concept of Georgian famous poet Galaktioni was opened in Kutaisi in March, which is an authentic Georgian restaurant where Georgian cuisine is offered to the guests. The founder of the restaurant, Lileo, spoke in detail about the concept of Gala in TV program Women's Narrative. Our restaurant's menu fully represents Georgian cuisine, but the focus is made on Emiratian dishes. As for the ambience, Galaktioni's works, poems, phrases, and letters written to his wife, Olia Okujava, are exhibited in the restaurant, noted Lileo. About 50,000 lari was invested for opening of Gala restaurant. Restaurant Gala can host over 80 persons. Soon a new space will be added to the restaurant, so it will be able to receive 120 people in total. The menu is quite extensive. As for the wines, a small family wineries, basically organic wines, are offered to the customers. At the moment, 8 people are employed in the restaurant. A new 4-star Lileo Hotel and Winery was opened in Kutaisi this year. The hotel includes 16 rooms of the highest standard, as well as bar, restaurant, a conference hall, and terrace. As the manager of the hotel, Mariam Golatiani, told BMDG, they are still waiting for guests and they hope that their number will increase with the start of the season. According to her, they are starting active work on the promotion of the hotel right now and are conducting negotiations with tourist companies. The hotel has been opened in April. The tourist facility includes 16 rooms and can accommodation in a standard room for one night with breakfast starts from 150 lari and the cost of a deluxe room reaches 280 lari. In addition, we have a winery near Kutaisi, a 20 minutes drive away, where we produce wine and vodka. Therefore, it the guests are interested, we will offer a wine tasting service, says Galaktioni. According to her, the hotel employs 10 people. However, after the activation of facility, it's planned to add more personnel. Currently, the process of retraining the staff is underway so that the employees of the hotel will meet all the standards.
The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.